congratulations. You responded like everything. But initially 2 days I was little bit disappointed because but the way you have nurtured, only one thing I have to just clear again how the media.
बुके कहाँ है? बुके ले
ये बुक की लेगी प्लीज।
क्या सर डायरेक्टर जानत मन में टीचिंग इसके बाद में आपका स्वागत इसके बाद चलता रहेगा
थोड़ा सा पीछे थोड़ा कैमरा नहीं छूटा सर।
मैडम को मिलेगा साथ में
हमारे पास
दीजिए वो मिले ये तुमने पहले आ गए थे तो रिसीव करेंगे यहीं पे आइए। अच्छा प्रोसेशन यहीं से होगा
सर इधर
प्रोसेशन यहीं शुरू करना है तो यहाँ से सर वहाँ तक एकेडमिक प्रोसेशन
अच्छा
एक्चुअली पहले सर गाउन सिस्टम होता आपको याद है पर होता था वो हमने बदल दिया है एक मिनट गाउन के बदले यही रहता है। दूसरा एक बच्चों के लिए ड्रेस कोड रखता है कि
अब हम मंच पर मुख्य अतिथि माननीय श्री ज्ञानचंद गुप्ता जी स्पीकर हरियाणा विधानसभा, श्री शांतनु जी IAS महानिदेशक राष्ट्रीय फैशन प्रौद्योगिकी संस्थान, प्रोफेसर डॉक्टर शिंजू महाजन हेड ऑफ एकेडमिक प्रतिनिधियों एवं सभागार में उपस्थित सभी देवियों एवं सज्जनों का निफ्ट पंचकुला के पहले दीक्षांत समारोह में मैं डॉक्टर शिखा शर्मा सहायक प्रोफेसर NIFT हार्दिक अभिनंदन करती हूँ।
माननीय मुख्य अतिथि श्री ज्ञानचंद गुप्ता जी एक भारतीय राजनीतिज्ञ हैं जो वर्तमान में हरियाणा के पंचकुला निर्वाचन क्षेत्र का प्रतिनिधित्व करने वाली भारतीय जनता पार्टी से हरियाणा विधानसभा के अध्यक्ष के रूप में कार्यरत हैं। 4 नवंबर 2019 से उन्हें सर्वसम्मति से हरियाणा विधानसभा का अध्यक्ष चुना गया। अब मैं श्री शांतनु जी IAS महानिदेशक राष्ट्रीय फैशन प्रौद्योगिकी संस्थान से विनम्र आग्रह करता हूं कि माननीय मुख्य अतिथि श्री ज्ञानचंद गुप्ता जी स्पीकर हरियाणा विधानसभा का अंगस्त पहनाकर स्वागत करें।
सर वहीं करो जाओ अंदर से ना अंदर तो बाहर ब्लॉक हो जाएगा
सर इधर
क्या कर रहे हो यार?
श्री शांतनु जी 2019 से राष्ट्रीय फैशन प्रौद्योगिकी संस्थान NIFT के महानिदेशक के रूप में कार्यरत है। साथ ही साथ वे 2017 से विकास आयुक्त हस्तशिल्प का कार्यभार भी संभाल रहे हैं। आप आर्ट ऑफ लिविंग के योग्य प्रशिक्षक भी हैं। आप भारतीय नैतिक, पारंपरिक और सांस्कृतिक मूल्यों में विश्वास करते हैं और उसी के पुनरुद्धार के लिए काम कर रहे हैं। आप सकारात्मक व्यक्तित्व वाले सच्चे नेता हैं। आपने वाद्य संगीत में भी वरिष्ठ डिप्लोमा हासिल किया है। अब मैं राष्ट्रीय फैशन प्रौद्योगिकी संस्थान पंचकुला के निदेशक प्रोफेसर डॉक्टर अमनदीप सिंह ग्रोवर जी से अनुरोध करती हूँ कि वे NIFT के महानिदेशक श्री शांतनु जी का स्वागत करें।
सर आना मेरी तरफ से।
I now request Professor Dr. Shinju Mahajan, Head Academic Affairs, NIFT, to please come on the dais to read the convocation pledge. The graduating batch is requested to kindly stand at their respective places for the pledge.
The graduating students, if you can please stand.
The graduating batch is requested to kindly stand at their respective places for the pledge. Thank you.
You may repeat after me. मैं शपथ लेती हूँ कि लगातार प्रयास करता रहूँगा या करती रहूँगी कि मैं न्यायपूर्वक ईमानदारी एवं जिम्मेदारी के साथ अपना पेशागत कार्य करूँगी कि मैं व्यक्ति विशेष की प्रतिष्ठा एवं व्यवसाय की अखंडता को बनाए रखूंगी कि मैं अपने डिजाइन प्रबंधन और प्रौद्योगिकी के ज्ञान का
मैं यहाँ उपस्थित सभी गणमान्य व्यक्तियों से अनुरोध करती हूँ कि वो आकर दीप प्रज्वलित करें और निफ्ट पंचकुला के पहले दीक्षांत समारोह का आगाज करें।
We'll sing Saraswati Vandana as our dignitaries will light the lamp.
आगे से बताओ यार।
श्री ज्ञानचंद गुप्ता जी स्पीकर हरियाणा विधानसभा से अनुरोध करें कि वे दीक्षांत समारोह को प्रारंभ करने की घोषणा करें।
मुख्य अतिथि श्री ज्ञानचंद गुप्ता जी से अनुरोध करता हूं कि शुभाभिवादन करने की घोषणा शुरू करें।
I now declare the convocation open.
अमनदीप सिंह ग्रोवर जी से अनुरोध करती हूँ कि वे मंचासीन महानुभावों एवं सभागार में उपस्थित सभी अतिथियों का स्वागत एवं वार्षिक शैक्षणिक रिपोर्ट प्रस्तुत करें।
Good afternoon, everyone. Today we have gathered here for the first convocation ceremony of NIFT Panchkula. It is with immense pleasure that I am welcoming you all as a director of this clean and green campus. First of all, I would like to welcome our dignitary for this ceremony. Chief guest Shri Gyanchand Gupta ji, Honorable Speaker of Haryana State Legislative Assembly, who always supports us whenever we had any problem regarding related to construction of this particular campus.
Dr. Shinju Mahajan, Head Academic Affairs. NIFT Panchkula, the Director, Dr. Mandeep, and his entire team, all faculty members. The parents, I can see a few grandparents also, if I am not mistaken, of the students. And the most importantly, of course, now we can't call you students, you are now proud alumni of NIFT. So we have turned from bright students to proud alumni of NIFT. So very good afternoon to all of you. Now this is the first convocation of NIFT Panchkula. And for me, this is 31st convocation in the last 2 years. You know, now we have got 18 campuses, as you know, and this is the Panchkula is the 17th campus. 18th campus was opened only 3 months back at Daman. तो जैसा कि सर आप जानते हैं कि यहाँ पर हम यूजी और पीजी दोनों के पढ़ाई यहाँ पे होती है, पीएचडी भी होती है, बट अभी यहाँ पर यूजी पीजी की पढ़ाई हो रही है, इसीलिए हमारा पहला बैच है पीजी का, वो इस साल पास कर गया 2020 में. इनफैक्ट लकीली आई ज्वाइंड एज एडिशनल चार्ज एज डीजी in July 2019, and that time only we had to decide whether they have to start NIFT Panchkula classes this year or next year. So although there were a very handful of students for CE classes, but it was decided नहीं सर शुरू तो कर दो, भले 2 बच्चे हो 3 बच्चे हो, शुरू कर देना चाहिए हमेशा. So 2019 we started with CE classes. CE means continuing education, जो short term certificate course जो कर देते हैं. And 2020 onwards we started regular classes.
And a representative check of rupees 11,000 received from the respected chief guest. Please give a big round of applause to Priyanka Gupta.
दीक्षांत समारोह 2022 में संस्थान द्वारा NIFT एक्स्ट्रा ऑर्डिनरी सर्विस अवार्ड वर्ष 2022 सुश्री गुलीन जसवाल को प्रदान किया जाता है. You are requested to please come on stage to collect medal, certificate and the representative check of 11,000 rupees from the respective chief guest. Congratulations, Guleen.
And the most awaited award of the evening, the Student of the Year award, goes to Mr. Suhail Kalsi. You are requested to please come onto the stage to collect the medal, the certificate and a representative check of rupees 11,000 received from the respective teachers. A big round of applause for Suhail Kalsi. Now I would like to call upon on the stage the winners of graduation project. The best graduation project award in the category of international business and export merchandising is won by Ms. Gauri Gupta. Many congratulations, Gauri. You may collect your certificate. The Best Graduation Project Award in the category of Fashion Management Practices and Entrepreneurship is won by Ms. Ishita Jain. The Best GP Award in the category of Marketing and Retailing goes to Ms. Neha Gimre. She is not here, so we'll proceed with the next proceedings here.
अब मैं फैशन मैनेजमेंट स्टडीज के स्नातकोत्तर विद्यार्थियों को क्रमानुसार डिग्री प्राप्त करने के लिए मंच पर आमंत्रित करना चाहती हूँ.
आप लोग क्लास के फेस करते हैं आपके. हाँ जी बोलो. मैं हो जाता हूँ आगे. Smile everyone.
NIFT Panchkula wishes you a very happy graduation. इस गौरव के क्षण में मैं राष्ट्रीय फैशन प्रोडक्ट संस्थान के महानिदेशक श्री शांतनु जी से आग्रह करती हूँ कि वो माननीय श्री ज्ञानचंद गुप्ता जी को स्मृति चिन्ह प्रदान करें.
छोटा सा
Now I would like to request Professor Dr. Amandeep Singh Grover, Director NIFT Panchkula, to present the memento.
वो ट्राइपॉड लाना मेरा.
अब मैं NIFT
I'd like to sincerely thank all our dignitaries for this ceremony, especially our chief guest, Sri Gyachand Gupta ji, Honorable Speaker of Haryana State Legislative Assembly, for accepting our invitation or being here with us today, sparing time from his busy schedule for this ceremony. I thank our Director General, Shri Shant who has always been generously guiding us in all our ventures. and Professor Dr. Sinju Mahajan, Head Academic Affairs.
पल्लवी कुमारी,
तालियां बजती रहनी चाहिए।
with this we come to
नहीं यार ऊपर उछालो, ऊपर उछाल दो।
At the count of 3, 2, 1, please go. At the count of 3, 2, 1, go!
थोड़ा आगे वाले को हालत हल्का
चीज नहीं, अरे यार सबने हिंदी में बोला तो पनीर बोलो। पनीर पनीर
कोई अलग चल रहा है, वो थोड़ा सा ना उधर से चल रहा है सैटेलाइट। ये कल्ला ही बैठ जाएगा वो, बाकी सारे खड़े हैं।
नहीं बॉयज बैठ सकते हो सारे, चार ही हो ना आप, वेट करना था, वेट। हाँ जी वेट, स्माइल, आईज ओपन, यस वन मोर, यस ओके थैंक यू।
There's design, there's management, there is technology. There's plethora of, you can say, ideas, views, and your thought process of guest change. That's a wonderful, you can say, addition or transformation in your personality. I think that is one factor which I noticed when I joined NIFT in 1996. I came from Chandigarh and I went to Delhi and NIFT Delhi. It was a lot of, you can say, culture shock.
Here you really need to find your niche and working on that and polishing that. So in my last few years, like I was more into academic because I did my bachelor's, then I joined my master's in 15-17, and hold to this belief that if MDes happened to you, the magic will happen in your life, and you will be doing miracles in this society as a designer. Too MDes oriented maybe, but yes, that because I live that thing every day. So like that. Okay, I have convocation today, and at the same day we are having first alumni meet. So that gives me the feeling that, you know, no matter what is your campus from where you have graduated, at the end of the day you are Niftian. I need a clap on this. Yeah, so like I feel like जैसे इंडिया से बाहर जाने के बाद वो अच्छा इंडियन है. So we get all like always get that feel like okay Niftian, and we fight together all like the you know the wavelength of us always match, and I felt that when I was in industry. So
Thank you everybody for being here. This really has been a tough day for all of us, whether it's the participant or the organizer or the students. They really was tough on all of us, and I thank you for being with us. And we really will be enlightened by the view shared by our alumni as well as the experts, because you know knowledge is power in this technology world, and you gain knowledge by sharing. So thank you all and welcome all of you here on behalf of NIFT Panchkula. Thank you.
Hello. Good evening everyone. Hello sir and all my seniors here. Well, I was asked to share my experiences, and I thought it's an alumni meet, and I thought a very informal setup. I did not expect a podium, and I did not expect you know students actually listening to me. Well, my name is Anubhuti. I'm from the city of Lakes, Bhopal. I graduated in the year 2004-2008 from NIFT Mumbai. A proud student of Rebecca Phillip ma'am. I don't know how many of you know her. And So when I think about my journey, I remember that my mother said that you make good drawings, so why don't you try college at NIFT Delhi में. So पेपर में ad आया, 30 forms थे भोपाल में आए, we went and forms खत्म हो गए. We wrote to Delhi and we said कि हमें और forms चाहिए, and that's how we just ended up. So one of my relatives in Delhi said कि भोपाल की लड़की कभी NIFT नहीं जा सकती, तुमको ज़ारा पता है, तुम्हें वर्साचे पता है, and I was clueless. I had absolute no idea. And yet I cleared that exam and I got Mumbai and I landed in the city of dreams.
Thank you, Ms. Anubhuti, for sharing your experience. So, Ms. Shipra has joined us. Hi. Hi. So, yeah. Next I would like to invite. Okay, next I would like to invite Ms. Shipra Kulati. She's a NIFT Kolkata alumnus 2005-2007 batch. She is currently an e-commerce entrepreneur for a brand called Agulka. So, yes, over to you, Ms. Shipra. Thank you.
Please.
Hello everyone, how are you doing? Congratulations to all of you for passing out and having a great time. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Is it clear? Alright. So I think a few of you must have met me earlier.
Okay. Stay. Please, ma'am. Have a seat, sir. Hi. Just a pause.
No, I am.
Stop young.
Rakhi, ma'am.
Audience? Yeah. Hi everyone, how are you doing? Congratulations first of all to everyone who's passing out and people who are hoping to pass out next year.
मेरी किट में तो होता है मेरी किट है.
Any doubts? Okay, anyways, I don't have the kind of faculty you have. I don't have any doubts of you. I think you'll make a great mark in the industry. And I know a lot of faculty here personally from the time, I've been invited to the campus. And I really thank them all for having me here. And believe me, it's a great experience to be connected with an institute like NIFT. It's an honor, and I really wish that you. I don't know how you feel today, but in a few years, when you pass out and when you go into the industry, the kind of weightage you get coming from an institute like NIFT, you would really feel that yes, you've made the right decision in your life.
Thank you, Ms. Shipra. So, next, after Ms. Shipra, So, Mr. Amurpreet Bajwa also will also go through some of his topics. So, Mr. Bajwa is an entrepreneur with having 18 years of experience in strategic product sales and retail development. He is a NIFT Delhi alumnus, 2002 batch. Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Close by, so we assume everyone to be from there.
No, but you always carry that feeling of the place where you are.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah.
Should I come?
Yeah, sure. It's over to you. Mic is all yours.
Good evening, everybody.
So he is actually my colleague from workplace, that's why.
We both worked in Chennai. We worked with Indian Terrain.
No, I was surprised that I came across Amurpreet here also. I was telling my colleague that I keep running into you after every few years.
Experience, and please excuse me for the mistake. Okay, so the next I would like to request Dr. Shweta Sharma. She's assistant professor and HOD of Department of Textile Design at NIFT Mohali. She is NIFT Delhi pass out in 1997 batch.
So this comes as a pleasant surprise. So I'm Dr. Shweta and alumni of NIFT Delhi Textile Design Department. It's not working. So I am an alumni of NIFT Delhi from the Textile Design Department, and presently I teach with the NIFT Mohali as the head of the department for textiles. And I have a vast experience of almost teaching of 20 years. And textile has brought me a long way, and let me tell you, it is one of the most promising fields that you can choose if you have any textile students here. And I'm very proud to be an alumni of NIFT Delhi. That's from me. Thank you so much.
And sitting with these people and telling you about me, and I'm very, very grateful to Deep sir for inviting me here. And yes, I'm an entrepreneur, and I got this motivation after I started teaching entrepreneurship to 2022 batch. And I'm very happy that it gave me the motivation to actually start my own business. I'm very close to it. It feels like home, and I basically work with Indian crafts, and I try to bring them to homes with a contemporary form. And NIFT has given me a lot. I have been working as a merchandiser for Trident, for Carrefour, and ultimately I have now my own business. And thank you so much for inviting me here. Thank you.
So your business name and promote it.
So what exactly are you doing your business? So I actually source Sanghaneri hand block prints from Jaipur in a very contemporary home linen form. So I want the Gen Z and the millennials to be very, very close to the Indian craft, but I also want them to appreciate and actually fall in love with them as I am. So right now it's just Sanghaneri hand block print. I think in future I would like to add Fulkari and Kalamkari maybe. So slowly working towards it.
Yarn Tech Solution. She is NIFT Jodhpur pass out 2020 from textile design background.
Wow, this is absolutely not expected. So when I actually stepped into this campus, she just came to me and she was like, hey, were you like around the corner or something? And we just stopped by because eat hai chale jate. And I'm like, no, I made sure that I am here, and I made sure that I come from Delhi and attend this seminar actually. So wow, I do not have such amazing experiences, and it's really glad to be actually sitting there and having that kind of zeal around me. But at the same time connecting with you also, because I passed out from a batch jiske baad ekdam lockdown lag gaya tha. So I have gone through that pain, but I made sure that I'm working, of course. So I graduated from Jodhpur as a textile designer back in 2020, which is not so Purana. It is very much very new, but yes, of course. There are a couple of things that I would actually want to share. So these past 3 years have been amazing, and then there have been times when I would question, do I want to be a textile designer? Do I want to be a designer? Was my decision of getting into NIFT was actually right or not? You do come across a lot of these situations. And honestly, right now when everybody was talking about, yeah, I know this person, I know this person, I don't know any one of you. Literally no one, except luckily I would say.
Thank you, Bhavna. Indeed, it's a great pleasure. Good evening, one and all. My name is Deep Sagar Verma, and I am an alumnus of NIFT Hyderabad. I have done Masters MFM from there. And I could see many seniors over here. I'm scared that nobody rags me today. Jokes apart. And obviously we have students, but now today we consider them as juniors, because I'm standing here as a senior of NIFT pass out. Obviously it's a great pleasure and great time to have convocation today along with alumni meet, the first ever alumni meet of NIFT Panchkula. So when the campus is new, then everything becomes first. The first batch of graduate, the first alumni meet, everything becomes first, and it is really a great moment, and it's a privilege that we are the part of first, right? So obviously, with the help of everyone, we could do this convocation in a great way, and obviously the first alumni meet, and very fortunate that we have people coming from various places and with so much of experiences, and sharing their experiences with the juniors and upcoming generations. So it's a great event. So thank you one and all.
For that, so we have Mr. Bharat Bhushan Sharma sir with us. He is NIFT Gandhinagar graduate 2000-2002 batch. Sir, please come and share your experiences. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. I am Bharat Bhushan. I am from NIFT Gandhinagar, 2000 to 2002 batch GMT, and currently I am directly coming from the factory. I am in Ludhiana right now. After doing GMT, I started with my career with Orient Fashion Group of companies in Delhi, and from there I worked with creative groups. It's in Daman. And after that, for some years, I also started one of the unit here in Baddi, that is Genie and Juni. You all must have heard about it. And then for 6 to 7 years, I worked in Mohali. It's a active clothing. Basically, they are doing for Levi's products. And I also did some projects with ATDC for skill development. And currently I am at plant head in Kuddu Knit Process Limited. It's in Ludhiana. And my whole career is in production. So you can very well understand that throat is not well still now. In production we have to do a lot of chilla that you can understand. Okay, for the last 20 years I am doing that only. But because I am fond of doing production, I am really enjoying it. Every day I enjoy it and I learn every day. I love doing production. That's why I'm here in production only. I don't want to do anything else.
Does that count for children also?
Thank you, sir. I also agree with you कि जो NIFT देता है वो बहुत लंबे टाइम तक काम आता है. It's not only about the knowledge, it is about the skills which NIFT will give you, like रात भर बैठ के जाकर assignments करना and all. So, making you hardworking, in short. Okay, so we have Dr. Meeta along with us. She's assistant professor in HOD Fashion Management Department in NIFT Mohali. She is NIFT Delhi 2001 batch pass out.
A very good evening to all present here and my colleagues. I can say that. So I am 2001 pass out, NIFT Hyderabad initially because we had a diploma program that time, postgraduate diploma. So my journey is a little complicated one because I am from a business background. So ladki ko itni dur padhne ke liye hai na, so all those things.
Continuing, thank you Dr. Meeta for sharing your views. Okay, continuing with the legacy of NIFT faculties, I would love to ask Pramod sir here and share his experiences.
Thank you, Bhavna. Good evening, everyone. So, as far as my journey in NIFT as a student, as a faculty is concerned, first of all, I would like to say that I never aspired to be NIFTian in any way. Like, I never thought that I will join NIFT as a student, but I believe in destiny. I did my BCom honors from Delhi University, and then I was preparing for Chartered Accountant. And parallelly I was doing ICWA, and which I completed. And at a point of time, I realized that what I am doing, maybe it is not my cup of tea. I think I should think something else for pursuing my career. So maybe at that time there were some friends who were talking about NIFT.
Look at Vinod sir following.
So, good evening everyone. So, I never expected it, but I will just keep it very small and short. So, to stand on this stage, I'm feeling so humbled to stand amongst all my faculty members, and again to share a stage with them is a kind of a moment which is actually putting a lot of burden on me. So, my journey at NIFT again was a very, very interesting journey. Whatever I'm today is because of NIFT. And I have my faculty members right from Rakhi ma'am, Daffy ma'am, Shweta ma'am, and then Meeta ma'am. So
I'm surprised you can talk today.
So it was a beautiful journey that I have. So when I also we joined NIFT, so we always thought that NIFT is a kind of a I always wanted to do a bachelor's in finance, which my parents said that it's not a worthwhile program to opt for. So I just shifted to fashion, which was the quite nearest possible discipline where you can actually explore and be creative. And I always thought that fashion is one of the most basic essential needs, which is you have your food and your shelter and your clothing. So clothing is one part of it. But later I realized that NIFT also gives you 1/4 very essential element which is required, and because which is kind of your driving force, which is your creativity. So it actually helps you to be in touch with your own self, to express yourself, to see yourself grow, and that is one thing which I felt that NIFT has given me. So it has given me the confidence to stand here amongst my faculty members and talk to you, and that's again I think amazing. So I wish, without taking any further time, so I wish best of luck to all of you graduating students and who would be graduating in the coming years. So the sky is all yours. Be confident and rock the world. Thank you.
And these are not done by myself. So I'm trying to be experienced, right? By the time.
He looked at me.
Yeah, I did. So, NIFT journey, I just want to tell you about how NIFT journey happened to me. It was because of my father, right? He's still more fashionable than me. And he came with the prospectus and he said, "Isko bhi bhar dena." I said, "Papa, I'm going to AI trip." Right?
Probably a couple of years ago.
No, it's not couple of years ago. It's I passed out decades ago. I did a decade ago. Yeah, 11-13 I passed out from NIFT.
To know whether these are the
Yeah, 11-13 I passed out from NIFT Jodhpur. I did MFM. So, but this happened in when I just completed my 12th, right? So at that time there were many things where to go. I have done 12th with the science and all this non-medical background. So a lot of forms were coming. Jindal Institute. I have never heard of those institute names. And there were like this much of prospectus which I have filled. So one was NIFT as well. And I was, theek hai, bhar diya. So I went to give the entrance. And the crowd was entirely different. You know, every Sunday you have an entrance and you find people applying for like engineering college and this college, Vellore. I had never heard of those names, right? My father knew it all. And when I went to give the entrance for NIFT, the crowd was very different. I was like, and they were talking. Yeah, they were talking of that my sister has done NIFT. I am taking coaching for NIFT, and like, I have heard NIFT today, and they are taking coaching for also this NIFT. So I was so surprised that where am I living? I was living there in Panchkula only, and I was like, where am I living? Which world I am there? So at that time it was an eye-opener. So fortunately I cracked that entrance also. And I was like, I did it without coaching. but then I got stuck. Yeah, coaching, I guess it was required because there was something called situation test, and I was given few materials and I have to create some lamp, and there was stuff which I need to create, and I did it in half an hour because I was not able to create anything. So I knew that I am not going through. But at that time I taken this you can say target that इसमें तो पढ़ना है एक बार, चाहे मास्टर्स करनी आ जाए. So then at that time I opted for MFM. I cracked it. I got there. I got NIFT जोधपुर. मैंने कहा कोई भी NIFT चलेगा. पापा कहते दिल्ली तो मिल नहीं रहा. I want NIFT. So जोधपुर है चाहे कुछ है. So fortunately I was the second batch pass out of NIFT जोधपुर MFM.
Do you know something? All NIFT.
So we have Miss Pratima here with us. So Miss Pratima is working as UI UX design faculty with Imagine XP. She is 2013 batch NIFT Mumbai graduate, and I invite her. Please share your experience.
Yeah, hi everyone. Good evening. So before I start, Vinod sir and I was colleague in our previous university. I texted him back yesterday and said that I'm there only as an audience, right? I won't be the speaker. And I just got a surprise over here. Okay, I will be the speaker as well.
Actually, it's a high demand from design space department. Like, ma'am को बोलो please एक line बोल दे आकर, but बोल दे.
Yes, so I am from art and design background. So art happened to me because of my parents. They saw something, so some kind of creativity with me. And then after doing bachelor's, this was my decision to go into design field. So before doing M design, I just wanted to give a try. I did a CA program with NIFT Delhi in 2012. And over there I realized doing design thinking, this is it. So I have to do masters, I have to crack it, and I have to go there. And my 2 years, 2013 and 15, I think it has been, again, it is for everyone, but still for me, it has been, I have not learned my entire life, which I have learned in those 2 years. And I'm still blessed to have those 3 to 4 faculties with me till date. Mr. Nitin Kulkarni sir, Sharmara Dua ma'am of course, then Rupa Agarwal ma'am and Disha ma'am. So they are there till date with me to guide me, and I think NIFT is something, if you are here, you are just blessed. Yeah, so it has been a great journey, and yeah, so all the very best to you guys. You are at the, I think, with very safer hands, and do your best. Yeah, thank you.
With the statement that MDes is magical. Okay, so now I would like to invite Ms. Ankita. Please. So Ms. Ankita is also UX faculty with Imagine XP. She is NIFT Kannur pass out 2020 batch, MDes.
Hi everyone. Probably I should be there, but she just gave me the surprise. Okay, so when I entered NIFT, that was actually, I was shocked. So I'm an engineer, and when I went there, so the crowd that he was referring to, I was like, is this the right place? I mean, when I first had an interaction with the faculties, because in engineering we don't have faculties like that. So we used to have very, say, formal conversations with our faculties where they only ask for assignments and submissions. But when I entered NIFT, especially, so there's Girinath sir, Girinath Gopinath sir. He was in NIFT Bangalore. When I met him, this conception that I had in my mind about faculty, that completely changed. So he has been my mentor even now. So every decision that I take, he is a part of it.
Not the least, I would request Ms. Soumya to come and share. Ms. Soumya is NIFT Bhopal Graduate Textile Design Department. She is 2012-2016 batch graduate.
Not hello everyone, good evening. Not that much fan following, I suppose, as compared to Chetan sir. But I know this will come few years since I have joined. Like it will be like 7th November. I'm thinking 7th November will be my 2 months where I'll be completing my job tenure as a faculty member. But I'm like really privileged to share the stage with so many of my faculty members and known people here coming from like row wise. I can go with Anubhuti ma'am, who has been my jury member during the bachelor. She took my juries and I was like, ma'am, आप मुझे पहचाना आपने, मैंने ये किया था, ये project किया था. I saw her here and I was so happy. And then even Bharat Bhushan sir, we met at ATDC, we shared various experiences of ours. We had a couple long sessions of daily talks of this NIFT life and everything. And then in my like after that during my course of masters, I met Miss obviously Shweta ma'am and Deepti ma'am and Meeta ma'am, and they were so like guiding me throughout my masters. So I just keep it really short because of our empty stomachs are calling us. So I just talk about little the instances of NIFT. There are so many flashes of memories in NIFT journey. So it was like starting from in giving our exams and giving our entrance exams, again not prepared, not knowing what NIFT is.
Thank you so much for sharing your experience. We are glad that Director Sir is here. Sir, I request you to please come and guide us in some direction. Share your views. Just a few words.
Hi, good evening everyone, and I welcome all the alumni who have come here and spent some of the valuable time with us. So we were waiting for this event so that we can start this networking, so that a snowball sampling can happen and then you can spread the word further and we can have a strong alumni network, and which is a win-win situation for the campus as well as for you also. Okay, so I'm very happy that we were able to start this event. So we'll make this event as a regular event every year. We would like to make it, and we would like to request all of you to please increase your circle and connect all the alumni with us so that we can do something better for the industry, for the society. And I welcome you all once again. But I'm sorry, I was supposed to go to the airport and I got delayed because of traffic jam. But thank you so much for coming. Thanks a lot. Thank you.
And the fresh alumni of NIFT Panchkula, the first alumni of NIFT Panchkula, Mr. Sohail. So Mr. Sohail is a student of year for MFM batch, like first graduating batch, and please share your whole batch experience with us.
Right, sorry. I just, out of the way, I just got to know that I have to say something, so yeah, never mind, happens. So, hi, hello everyone. So, just a bit privileged to have this medal. So, yeah, so, we were the so-called COVID batch. We were not COVID positive, but yeah. Usually what people say, hi, COVID batch. So this is what we got to know. We are not 2020, 2022, COVID batch. So ऐसे बोलते. So it was a different experience, considering that everything goes like you have to be present at the place.
Very short. I know everybody wanted to leave. So for me, NIFT has been very special because I wanted to be there even during my graduation.
But I never knew that design was something that was in my destiny, and I believe in destiny really strongly. And NIFT has been a place that is not just motivating, but at the same time it feels home. So I can tell you a very recent experience. So I'm working with a brand called Serene, where I'm working as head of design. And the first people on my guest list was Director Sir, Deep Sir, because these people, and it feels so nice that they made out the time for me to be there on the event, because and from people who I have learned, when they witness your work, it is another feeling. It was so nice to see that people
in the last, I just want to say that being an alumni, it is always about giving back to your alma mater. So I believe that this is a beginning. I know most of you keep coming for expert session here, for juries and all, but we want to continue this legacy, and we want you to come again and again here for sharing your experiences, for sharing your knowledge with upcoming batches, and keep enlightening them. And with this, I would like to request Director Sir, CAC Ma'am, RIC Sir, Joint Director Sir on the stage to give the mementos to all the alumni, those who have joined us for the first alumni meet at NIFT Panchkula.
She was my student in NIFT Calcutta.
I told them that.
It's a very proud feeling.
It's such a wonderful feeling to be here. Thank you.
Ms. Anubhuti. Guys, Debbie ma'am. Mr. Bharat Bhushan. Ms. Saranya, please. Dr. Meena, please join us on the stage. Dr. Shweta, please join us on the stage. I'm hoping that I'm not missing out someone's name. If I am any alumni here, please join us on the stage. If I'm missing out on someone. Yay! Please join us on the stage, all the alumni.
ऊपर आ जाइए, आप ऊपर आ जाइए। आज तो पीछे आइएगा। आज जब सभी जब देखिए सामने। Yes, please. Eyes open. Smile. Yes. One more. Yes. Okay.
Please, you all come and join us, jaldi.
Yes, everybody come.
But knee down, come.
Wait. Yes. One more. Yes. सर आप फेस को डाउन कीजिए। थोड़ा अंदर ही आओ, बैठ जाओ नीचे आके। Yes. Yes, look here. Yes. Yes, please. Wait. Yes. Okay.